Hi everyone, it's Bitcoin from the Big Chubowski for the finale of the second week here. As you can see there, I've got 1,000,000 lifetime, which is a pretty cool achievement. Not a lot of people have it yet, but I think there are quite a few. So I was talking to my girlfriend about this and I was like, yo, after like 2 years of work, I finally earned 7 figures. She was like, oh wow, when are we gonna go on vacation to celebrate? And I was like, well, what does vacation have to do with Grand Arena? Yeah, that conversation didn't happen because if you recall, she actually beat me in Grand Arena a long time ago. Anyway, something cool before getting into the match, which I was quite happy about, is if we go to the guild, we check out the leaderboard, territory wars. There we are again at 3, which we also were last month and have been for, well, not number 3, but top 10 for quite a few territory wars. It's been pretty fun. No, we're not at 46 members, there's just some people murking. But either way, we've been on a 14 territory war win streak. And that's been pretty entertaining. We are coming to the end of an era though, with the soft counters to Galactic Legends going down. So it'll be pretty interesting moving forward, but I think we're well prepared. In Grand Arena though, that's going to be a different story. I think that's going to be hit the hardest, whereas in Territory Wars, you can make a lot of stuff work. In Grand Arena, not so much. A single fail can just cost you the entire match, as you might not be able to clear. So I think in general, if you get lucky and don't fight people that set super heavy defenses, then it'll be much easier to get top ranks. But as you could see in my last match, if you watched that, I just fought a guy who said absolutely everything on defense, so there wasn't really any clearing that, and goodbye top 10, just like that. But that could have also happened in the front, I guess, like in a scenario where there's no soft counters, if they set 3 GLs in the front and you keep 2 for offense, then tough luck, there's just no break in it. So that's gonna make it pretty annoying, I think, because it's gonna force a lot of people into very heavy offensive playstyles, which also means you just get cleared a lot more, and yeah, it's just more efficiency matches. I'm not super pumped about it personally, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe it's not so bad. Anyway, long ramble, fighting Cloud Snow from the guild Imperio Mandaloriano Natra, 829k lifetime. He's got all 5 Galactic Legends, which seems to be the case now for pretty much any opponent. It seems like all the rosters have evened out now at my GP and matchmaking. So most of them have cats. Sometimes there's one with 4 GLs, but it doesn't happen too much anymore. And then they just have all the relics that are required for those GLs. And that's pretty much it. Sometimes I'll have like 1 or 2 different from me. But in the past there was quite a bit more variety still. But also more weak opponents. But now that I'm getting to this point, the matchmaking is really just bidding everyone together a lot better, I think anyway. So since there's no more top 10 chance for me, and probably no top 50 chance either, I'm just like, whatever, let's just win the matches. So whoever gets to fight me in the next few weeks, you're gonna see some changes probably. If I can be bothered, it depends a bit on who I end up fighting. So Cloud Snow here is attacked, which is not that illogical given that there's under 2 hours left. I just haven't had time due to territory wars. And you can see the lady here in the back has held again, together with her little helper and her local smith. So I have no clue if he used Galactic Legends on her, because he did 2 55s in the front wall, meaning if he set 2 GLs on, like I believe he set 3 on defense, but if he set 2 on defense, then he would have used 1 array. If he didn't set any on defense, then, set 3 on defense, then he would not even have had a Galactic Legend against Rey, which was kind of my intention, and just super easy to bait this player out, as he always does pretty much the same thing. I wouldn't say exact same. So the Finn team, he struggled against that because he likes to set CLS and Han and Chewie on defense, so I figured that's going to be a bit of a given. If you see those kind of patterns in players, then just put that team in the back. They run low on options and then you start dropping. But he did still clear a lot of teams. Over here, I don't know why I'm going diagonal, but whatever. I set Beskar Mando in the lead now for whatever reason, but it did a good job with stealing banners. He only had 51, I think it was. I got that one just as he was attacking. For the rest, I'm not really sure what he did where, but doesn't matter a lot. And here in the front he one-shot everything as well. As mentioned, used his GLs, probably mirrored the gas or something. Maybe, yeah, no clue against the Rex actually. Though he also keeps JKL for offense historically, so that might have been used there as well. And then he took out the Executor in one shot. I think that was 61 banners, so that's a pretty good job. And then the other one without any reinforcements, so that's impressive given you have to burn through 2 tanks there. Don't know how he did that, but I'm gonna take a guess then that he used Malevolence on the Executor and then Negotiator on the Executrix, because you would be able to burn through them. And I believe he actually doesn't have Executor, so what I was mentioning that it's pretty even now, at least there's some variety in the fleet. So let me check out his defense. So he likes to set SLK and Rey over here, but now he's changed his Rey team. It used to be Han and Chewie, but I guess he needed another team or something. For the rest, nothing too special. And then over here he has Darth Revan, CLS, Han, Chewie, which you really don't see that much on defense, so that's been his change, which sort of wastes 3PO and C-3PO a bit, but like I guess if you see in the history that people always beat it, then yeah, it's about time to change it up. Kylo Ren, Mass 10 and the Grievous team. So normally seen in the back he has Bastilla, JML, Watt, which I should be perfectly prepared for, but there's a chance he kept them for offense, given that he has made some changes. So I don't quite know yet, but with that in mind I have 3 GLs on offense, well actually 4, because I really only have Rey in the back, but I'd rather make sure that I can definitely take out their GLs and JML in the back if he's there. Plus I've never done troopers against Darth Revan in 3v3, and this is my Dark Troopers last Relic 8 day, so I want to make use of it. And I'm going to be running that counter. So let's get into it. Dark Trooper, how much offense do you still have here, pal? 11.1, that's pretty good. Alright, let's get started with that one then. Never done this, no clue if I'll get to do it again, because I'm not sure I'll Relic 8 him again. It's not required obviously, but it does help a fair bit. Okay, we just basic here, and then do the group attack. Didn't actually check her health, but I wasn't worried that she wouldn't die there. So thanks to Veer's very high crit chance, he gets feared here, so that when Pia does a basic, Dark does a double basic assist, and it's not Veer's assisting accidentally. And since this is a pretty squishy Malak, I was actually able to stomp him out, which will hopefully give me pretty good banners here, if this is a kill. Look at that. Well, that's a beautiful way to wrap up with Dark Trooper. Thanks, pal. 54. Just like that. Alright, cool. We're gonna fight the CLS team. I'm gonna fight the CLS team. I should start saying I, because there is no we. There's just multiple characters in the team. Fight the CLS team, and I was gonna use Padme there. There's a lot of places I can use Padme on this board. So the win rates apparently with GK are a fair bit higher. Not much, but enough to make you say, okay, let's bring GK. But in this case, I might want to bring GK with JMK against Rey, because the Rey has a fair bit of offense, and he's got that L3 Holdo combination that like makes it a bit annoying to recover a lot of health on SEE. So I recall struggling with that. I don't recall against how much offense. I can't really be bothered to check. But that's why I want to save GK, so that I can just use SEE somewhere else. And he might have Padme in the back, which he often does. Little side notes. I hope I did actually select Ahsoka there. Yep. Well then, that's a pretty rough opener. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Well, this is gonna get countered, but it's not a problem if it gets countered, because it'll be protection up countering, which didn't even happen, surprisingly. Okay, Chewie is at least already dispelled, so... Right? Trying to think, yeah, pretty sure he did. Okay, let's buff. Just gotta make sure I don't lose all my courage here, because I'll need it. Get through this guy who's constantly healing. Come on, Padme. Okay, perfect. If that wouldn't have killed, I would have started to worry, but fortunately it did. I think I'll go for CLS here, because I don't really like the idea of Han countering my squishy Ahsoka. Even though, yes, they get protection up, like, he hits so dang hard. She's gonna go down. Oh my. Phew. Fortunately, I've got the bonus turns here. And he should be dead here. Perfect. So definitely not a super comfortable match, but got it done for 50. So you start this one by immediately fracturing Grievous, I believe. If not, then I just already lost. But now I'm fairly certain. Could have maybe done a swap to Traya and then isolated B2, but I don't believe that's how it works. Let's hit you. Now I've got to ability block Grievous so that my Thrawn can stun him when he comes out of the fracture. That unfortunately did not happen though, so that's a problem. Normally seen I've always landed that. This is the first time I haven't. So I think there's a pretty good chance I'll end up very hurt here. Though he's not going to AoE, so that's actually a good point. Alright, what makes sense here? Let's just basic him, I guess. Yeah, I'll just take a beating regardless. So I might lose Traya here. Nihilus, could be that he's hard-coded for it, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, he does go. Whew. But I'm fine, it works. This is actually a great test because I've never experienced that. So now instead of going for B2, who doesn't hit that much anyway, this fracture here doesn't actually fracture B1, so I get my turn back faster, but I do knock down 4 of the stacks, and as a result heal Nihilus as well. So that's a pretty good trick to know. So while it does show that he's in fracture, the moment he takes a single turn, it's basically already over. So now I'll pass the turn to Thrawn because he can allow me to recover protection faster. And I think I'll just swap with Nihilus. Not really any particular reason, but okay, that's unusual. So from this point on, there's no point at all in fracturing with Thrawn anymore because you want to get your turns back quicker. So you just do basics with him to get stuns in. Why does B2 look so pale? It's kind of awkward. Just need one more swap here. And it's okay at this point if he hits my Nihilus, because I would recover more protection than what he hits for. Okay, got him down. And then you get a 53, so this was actually a great test. Relic 7 Grievous against Gear 12 Nihilus there, and he could perfectly take that basic. He doesn't have any special kind of modding for high health, or I don't even think he's got any 6-dot mods. I don't think I remod him for 3v3 either, so I'll just quickly show you in case you're interested in that. Like, what does that worst case scenario look like? It's kind of handy for people who don't have relics. So this is my Nihilus. He does have the Gear 12 plus pieces. As you can see there, all 5-dot mods. 32k health, and he was all out of protection there. So that's not really too much. I would say it doesn't have the Zeta, in case you're wondering about that. Cool. Let's move on there. Do keep in mind, like, this counter works against the B1, B2 version. It works against the B1 Magna version, but not against Magna and B2. That one is more problematic, I think. Maybe it could be done, but you'll trigger B2 a lot, who will feed a lot of turn meter. I've never tried that one, to be honest. But then again, Kylo Ren is usually just spamming his AoE, so I don't think it matters a lot anyway. So I could spend this team here because I know for certain that he won't have a CLS, C3PO and 3PO team, even though, like, there are more counters. Just wanted to put that out there. Like, I have more counters to it, but that's sort of how I came to the decision to use this team. It won't really be needed elsewhere. So Kylo here, he's gonna AoE if I don't stealth, so it's better for me to take the gamble to try to stun him than to definitely let him AoE. Because there is a small chance for me here to keep the banners on Rey Jedi Training and on BB-8. Which is pretty much the goal of the fight. I'm not going to cycle through all the way for an extra banner in this case. With R2 I don't think I'd even make it if I tried. But like I said, since top 10 is out of the running, and this is not a banner match, I'm not going to do that one. So BB-8's almost full. I just need one Illuminated Destiny and we're there. And I think R2 needs to get like a small hit in or something to heal up. That's it. Alright, let's take him down. Also making decent progress on the Bad Batch. I'll be glad when those are done. It's been forever. There's been no energy for anything else. And I'm very low on gear, so Lord Vader is going to be a while out. Did he go light? I wouldn't call it light, but no Bastilla JML, so yeah, he definitely did use a Galactic Legend on Rey in the back, and that didn't work out for him. That's gonna make my life a fair bit easier. So there's some teams here I don't get to fight too much. Dooku Jango Magna looks like a nasty one to drop banners on. Cool, let's move on to the Galactic Legends then. I typically like to take them out first in case I need to shift stuff around, but in this case it didn't seem as needed. Let me just check the speed on SLK. Yeah, he did seem like the kind of guy who was gonna run SLK speed modded. And then Hux, Tenacity modded, 188%. That's a big one. So it's one of those cases where like you have the trick here essentially where FOO is 277, Hux is 279. He actually got it wrong, so I recalled it wrong. So normally seeing you want Hux slower, because then in case if I push back the specials on Hux with JML, then FOO would just reset them, but now he doesn't actually do that. Because he doesn't go first. So FOO is hard-coded with the AI to use the last special first, in case you didn't know. And then he would reset Hux, who would then take the next turn, pass it to SLK, and then clear out the F-locks. So yeah, that's basically the reason why you would want to mod that way, but I guess this guy didn't really get the memo there. Not that I'm gonna do like specifically better in this fight as a result, because it's just a nasty fight if you're slower. But let's see what we can do. Maybe put Ki-Adi-Mundi closer to me. Although Bastilla is the one to be called for ability block, so swap back. Let's see how this goes. I've never fought this variation, I think. So what is nice about doing the F-Lux is the crit immunity. So purely for that reason, I think I'd do it. Even though normally you would want to mess with Hux there. But I need the crit immunity to survive here because there's nobody to revive me in case anything goes wrong. So let's not toy around with that too much. So my guy here barely pulls ahead, but we've got SLK over here. So what I don't know is if I ability block SLK, if FOO will pass a turn to him. I think he does, but if you also look at my JML, he's going to be ahead of SLK, and he can now call an assist with Bastilla to try to ability block. So based on that, I think this is the smarter play, but we'll see. So let's do this one instead. Yeah, land the tenacity down. There's still a 15% resist chance, which sucks, but got it done that way. And I'm gonna turn this off so I can always see if he's ability blocked. Yikes, that's him on his last legs. So Armor Shred's really tempting, but far more important is to get ability block back on. Oof. And again, same story, always ability block first, no matter what you do. So since he's ability blocked, kind of thinking here, I don't really need the crit immunity as much, unless he suddenly starts liking Bastilla. So I'll just call Cam here to make progress. And there's no point in trying to heal him up. So I'll do an Armor Shred. Yeah, he goes down, dang it. Like, I could have tried to heal him up, but he wasn't gonna taunt anyway. So this was my only chance. But I should still be able to get him down, I think. Oh, he's so close to his ultimate, and I'm not. That's her thing gone, her savior thing. Nope, he got there. Oh my god. Just not enough damage on my end, surprisingly. So I've got crit immunity, but I'm gonna drop it, because she's gonna take a turn. And I only get it for one turn, so I lose it either way. That's a problem. Yeah, let's just use it anyway. And I suppose make sure I at least reach my ultimate. Not that it's gonna do much, but I can go in and see where it gets me. But I think this is gonna be a loss, so it's nice that I save my GLs because I'll need them. Okay, don't like super tempting to use the special here, but I think I have to call an assist. Or try to get that ability block. I think I have to, because I don't think the assist call is gonna kill. Of course I didn't get it, come on. That's really quite lame, that's really disappointing. Well, that's a death. Yeah, I must say I'm quite disappointed there. Just lacking the damage and not landing it at the critical moment. Alright. Let's just move on to the next team. Deal with this a bit later. Oh, we're gonna dodge. Nice. I guess he's gonna taunt when he gets a turn, so I'll just do this. If he gets a turn, sorry. No clue how this fight goes, to be honest. Let's just go in. Due to JML letting me down, I'm already like off focus, I guess. But there's a fair chance I could lose the match if I screw it up. So maybe let's not. He does have that bonus protection, so he should be able to survive a good bit. So let's just take out L3 at the start here. See what that does for me. And I think I could just start going for Rey because, yeah, reasons. Holo isn't going to do much. Do we want some retribution? Suppose I might as well, and then do the group attack once I've handed out Xian. That would seem like a move that makes sense. Oof, that's pretty low. Okay, I thought he would look a bit better there, but it's not the case. The damage immunity comes in at a bad time. So her next turn she's gonna ult, and that is not good. So my cat has her Force Leap available, but she's behind Rey, and Rey will ultimate anyway. So I've got to see if there's a way to put that on Holdo in time. Until then, let's see what we can do to survive. Do a group attack here. Ah, come on. She barely beat me, but I guess that's just the speed that's in her kit. Okay, still got that savior thing to burn, I believe. So we'll just see. That's gonna heal me up. Yeah, that looks okay. And just need... Ah, come on. Just so close in terms of damage. Well, I got her. Let's see if we can heal this fella up on the left there, who did a great job at keeping the team alive. So, thanks, pal. Does this heal in any way? I could have also checked the ability, but... guess I didn't. Alright, hopefully this does the job. I think it's just gonna be kind of bloody. Okay, it's great that he didn't die immediately. That helps a lot. Because now I can do this. And could I basic him out? I've got offense up, I've got crit damage up. It's worth a shot. Nice, okay, that's great. Okay, we're gonna go with the cheap counter against Mon Mothma because I think I need to preserve my teams. So it's, oh geez, I don't even remember this. Was it Soldier or Sunfac? I think it's probably Sunfac for the health and protection pool. Okay, let's go for Wedge first. This one pushes their meter back on debuffed enemies, so there's no point in starting with that. Yes, I did not get into a loop. That's a... Actually, it was that dude in the back there who started killing me, so, or hitting me. So that's why I didn't counter Biggs. Okay, start with this. Always heal up whenever it's available. Take him out. Mon Mothma is gonna revive him, so I'm not gonna go for Biggs for a bit. Could have maybe waited until after her turn. That might actually be a smarter play. I haven't given this enough thought, to be honest. I have also lost this fight. And I should have maybe absolutely used the taunt there. This is gonna be something. Yeah, they go for GBA. Dang it, they're hard-coded for it. Ah, gross. So that's a misplay. This way, like, so typically what I like to do before some of these fights is actually look up how you're supposed to do them. If I haven't done them in a while, and this one, for example, it's been over a month. And then sometimes I just get lazy about it, like now, because I'm like, whatever, I'm sure I'll clear. And that kind of laziness can actually cost you full clears, and it's really not good. This one is not going to help me in any way. There's not going to be an assist. So I should actually just have quit, but I mean, Mon Mothma, preloaded or not, it's all the same. So that's, yeah, disappointing. The least I can say there. Alright, let's fight the Phasma team next. Heck, I'm not even sure who you want to go for first here. I think stunning Fost might be helpful later on in the fight. Let's just go for this guy because he's the biggest threat typically. And go for Phasma next. See if I can just get a lucky stun on him. And do an AoE. Okay, I wasn't quite sure if that was gonna kill. So his strongest remaining team, I would say, is Dooku, Dooku, Jango, and Magna. So over there I'm gonna do SE, and I'll do the feat here and bleed more banners. With Sidious and Savage, I thought about bringing Maul, but then I wouldn't have had that defensive team. So I figured let's use these guys. And the idea was actually that if I would have not needed SLK for a cleanup, I could have just put them alongside him, and he could have taken out some kind of team before they would kill both of these. With SE, that's obviously not gonna happen. He's gonna just stick around for a bit. The Sidious guy anyway, Savage will be instantly dead. He gets the chance to suicide here. Let's not. Like, who knows, maybe there's a super tiny chance that he actually lives. Which I think just got murdered by max health down, but... No deceived yet besides Magna, that's not so great. Okay, thank you for playing. Doesn't need a protection recovery. So Dooku always gives counter chance to Separatists, so basically that AoE never really gets used. Recover. I'm hanging in there halfway to the ultimate, and now it'll go downhill really fast. So this can be countered, that's nice at least. I don't think there's really any benefit to relinking other than getting retribution. So let's just see if I can kill. And recover, it doesn't work probably, yeah. But he doesn't, like I didn't want to give him deceived so that he would, yeah. Now I didn't have a choice obviously. But that would have worked out nicely. And then kill with the protection, I'll need a hell of a lot more than that. Because that's going to stick around for 2 turns I'm guessing. And I'm down under half protection, so. Let's just finish this. Pretty much the expected result, but always worth trying for something more. But I don't think their loop would be so long that Vader would not be able to take any turns. Maybe I'll eat my words, yeah, that was it already. So let's just do the Force Crush to see. I do take a turn, okay. Got him. And then this is gonna double basic, followed up by Scion and EP. But I don't stop Mon Mothma from taking a turn unless this stuns. Ah, you beautiful... weird dude. Okay, got that done. Fortunately. That's a very big ship, but it's not that a very big ship. It does have that pretty neat piston there. Let me see, how fast is that? Oh, okay. Never mind. Guess he kept as much fleet power on offense as he could. Can't blame him. Much better this way. So, tank tech first, safety first, I guess. And then I just have to play it pretty quick to start building up some good health on this guy. Try to go for a Sage first, get a stun on this one. To give me a good shot to take her out. I guess. Yeah, zombie still does regain taunt. Okay, so this is a nice one. You can chain up a kill like this, gain turn meter, and then get another one. Makes this a lot easier. I could even get another one on zombie here. I think I tried to do that. No. Just a little bit short, but that means I'll be able to get it probably next time around I do that. Helps you to speed up the fight a little bit. So apparently the Hux team has a decent chance against Bosk. At this point I'm kind of gambling, because if I fail any of these fights then I might not clear. So it's gonna get tricky, but let's give that a shot. It's not that they counter in any way. But yeah, I've pretty much got to try here. So that taunt's gonna be up there basically the whole time. There's nothing I can do in that regard. So I'm just gonna strip their offense up and get started on Bosk. I do feel pretty confident I'll be able to get through him at some point. But let's see what we do. Yeah, that certainly helps, and I'm gonna counter again. Because they don't, like, besides Boba, they don't have any Dispel, so I think this is gonna be pretty doable. Let's just do this to get the assist. Now, well, that already worked. That's gonna hurt. Would have preferred it on anyone but Hux, because now I'm gonna lose that dominance thing. Nice, perfect. Got the kill in time. This does look pretty reliable. There are obviously, like, there's a lot of different variations of bounty hunter teams that I could have fought here. Even got a protection banner there, so nice. Pretty happy about that choice. Then I can JKR the Geos team. So it's one thing to go for GBA. It's a potential strategy. It's better for me to go for Soldier because he's squishier and I'll be able to work him down a lot quicker. Or instantly, I suppose. And that just lowers their overall health and protection pool, which makes it easier for me to eventually shoot someone out. So just basic for now and try to keep pulling ahead. Swapping is good here. So now I can chain up a few attacks. Oh, so close. Dang, I can't get that out. Well, it would have equalized anyway, actually. But substantially lowering them here, so I should be okay. That was Savior. Which I'm sure every person who's actually watching this actually noticed. Yeah, and sometimes you run out of things to say, right? Like, what do you guys want to know? About how excited I am to start remodding for all these changes that CG is dropping on the game. I am, it should be interesting, but... Okay, swap. I think it's a 54. Nice. So maybe with some FAC in there it would have lasted a bit longer, but as long as they leave Jolie alone and they can't really crit him anyway, it's okay. Then again, they have much stronger synergy, so we'll see. But yeah, I obviously pull ahead. No point in going for Dengar because he'll just instantly weasel out of the fight. Get an armor shred going and... do I wanna? I think I do for the ability block. Assuming it lands on anyone. So goal is really simple, just kill Mando. If I can do that, then we're going places. I've almost got him already. So this is like some of the ways I've lost, or that one battle that I lost, like having a team that's breakable. You can throw a lot of relic characters at these and you'll get through. Because yes, Grief has recovery, but it's not constantly there. Which is a very big contrast with teams where you just cannot do it. As we experienced last round. So very nice there to waste my move with Gideon on a character, on my side anyway, that has days. So got the IG payout. Couldn't tell you for the life of me what it does, but I believe it. And even got a 52. I guess Gideon was full.
All remaining systems will bow to the
So
first order.
there we go. That's not a crit. Neither is that, and look at that. He survived. I'm not super pumped about that. Like, I could just spend a basic here, but I'm gonna take a lot of hits, no matter what I do. So one option here would be to pass a full turn to my dude in the middle, but I kinda like his AoE to heal up later. So won't be doing that, I'll just kill here. Yeah, of course they hate on the one with the disruption thing. I would really not like to lose him. So question is if it makes sense to stun here. Answer is probably yes, but of course it does not land because, you know, that would be convenient. Gotta try for another stun here. Ha! It's almost like that one was resisted too. Well, this is why I brought Sergeant. Would be very good to keep the shuttle around if possible. But it depends on what comes in here. Okay, so that's advantage. I think I can kill here. No, come on. Pretty close. Push this. I've got my protection back, so that's good. And let's recover some here. Call an assist with the silencer. Who is entirely uninteresting critting today. But I guess it's good to sometimes experience a bit of a different fight than you're used to. Let me just pass this to him, do an AoE. Doesn't actually get the kill, so that is a bit lame. So I was hoping I could finish it off here, but not much to be done. This one will finish the fight though. And I've got to do it here before anything comes in. Still a 64, given all of that. That's kind of crazy because that's what I often get, trying a lot less hard. So that's pretty funny. Pretty disappointed about JML versus SLK though. I feel like that it should have totally worked. At least this wasn't a fight where it ended up mattering a lot. But could have easily been the case. So even though like he had the modding wrong, I knew it would still be a challenge, but still ended up catching me out. So pushing turn meter is fun and all that, but I don't even know if I'm ahead of this guy. So let's just put offense down in case he calls an assist, then at least offense up is mitigated. That should almost certainly kill. I think he dodged it. Couldn't quite tell there. I don't know which one's the lower health one. I think this guy actually has a pretty high health pool, so let's try it. No, I was wrong. Call him blow, and 5s is a bit slowed down. But this should be good. Guess I missed the health banner there. Well, I still got 3106. It's actually dramatically low. I don't even remember what did I fail on. Right, the MM team as well. So that's why. So 1, 2. This was all one shot. And this was all one shot too. So I really only dropped 2 banners, or 2 battles. I guess just a lot of banners in general, more than I'm used to. Yeah, you can tell I'm tired because I'm kind of rambling and just trying to figure out what the hell I just did. I'll just ignore all the negative stuff and appreciate the fact that I won, and appreciate that beautiful 54 with Relic 8 Dark Trooper, and call it a day. I hope you had a good week. I look forward to the next ones, and see you all again soon.